So if you're an artist and you've been following these videos, when I'm talking about places like Aarab, Zaraq, and videos like hip hop, the metaphysics behind it, then you'll understand that this path of the crow, as I literally pass a crow, this path of the crow, which we told you was an upgrade from the dragon path, when this crow enters the black sun, this black sun is called the impure Venus. It's like an ox, like person/ox type of energy. Is a grazer, mastering the landscape and alluding to mastering the quantum field when it comes to subject matter like manifestation. This also applies to the placebo effect. But when you enter this black sun, when your poetry becomes so transcendental and so transparent, you enter another sphere of consciousness where it's more like Thagarian. I think Thagarian sphere comes next too. But you'll also have this positive archetype too, depending on what you represent to people. So you'll still have that Tifereth from the Kabbalistic tree of life side, but you'll also simultaneously through Banah also have Thagarian, which is the beast symbolic related language. What you're basically doing is using the most animalistic primal nature part of yourself in your service of good, which makes your output and your drive and your effectiveness non-for real, stratospheric. This is what pushes you beyond talent into the sphere of giftedness. Now you're walking through the halls of judgment, through the halls of justice. Thagarian, the disputer, the adjudicator, the one who deals with the legalities behind manifestation and the legalities behind energy output. This is a beast type of system, a beast type of illustration. So when you fly within, poets, artists, authors, motivational speakers, life coaches, customer service reps, when you fly within and you go deep into the core of your emotions, tracking everything, in the past, the present, even the projected future, when you put all of this together, what you're going to come up with is right back to the dragon. Now you're fortifying your very own scales. What does this mean, though? That you're becoming a sphere of influence, that your seed went into the ground and died, like Jesus said. Unless a grain of wheat is buried in the ground and dies, it dies alone. But if it's buried, it multiplies 30, 60 to 100-fold. That Aarab Zaraq cliphotic sphere on the cliphotic tree of death, that's the interim within. And what's blossoming is your influence, your seed, your flowering. That's the results of justice and judgment. The multiplicity of yourself, your likeness, your perspective. People who are inspired by you, mentees, disciples, students, right? Teammates, employees. The germination of the seed that makes you your highest self, where you and your highest self are switching places in the dimensions. This takes place with that flight that comes within, that eventually becomes the growth and influence without. So again, it's Super T Sigma of Sigma programming, where reaching is teaching. I thank you so much for your time and attention. Continue to vibrate high, people. Peace.